Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I'm your host, the Ranting Monkey, and I hope wherever you are, you're having a wonderful day. Man, I told you guys yesterday I challenged a whole bunch of my videos. I did the last 6, I think it was. Only one of them got approved for monetization. How fucked up is that? I got to stop saying fuck so early in the show so that they're like, oh, this is good. Adam, I think that's part of the problem. When I open the show with F-bombs, they're just like, no. That's the fastest I've ever had videos checked, though. I wonder if they hired more people. I'm not even going to challenge this one with how quickly I said fuck. Richo, how you doing, man? Kyler, I'm not even going to get into stories until I'm done yelling people's names. Makes me sound like I have some fucking form of fuck, now I forgot the name of it. We talk about it all the time. Tourette's, that's the name. That's it. Wabba Jack. Wow, how you guys doing tonight? Hope everybody is well. Trump pissed people off today. It was kind of funny. He did it twofold. Ramen. Sorry, Raymond. There. Give you two of them because I used your name wrong. Shrouded. How you guys doing? The monkey streams again, hiding away from Stairmaster. Look, man, I only went upstairs once today. That was to see the little one. I heard her up there cooing, so I had to go up and see her. Shio, Ramen. Faithless, I see what you did there. Yeah, I've been avoiding the stairs like the plague because, yeah, I don't like falling down them. It's not a fun experience. Luckily, the drugs they have me on makes it so for the most part it doesn't hurt. But man, it's not fun. Reno. Jesse says, say my name. Oh, there you go. If you want me to scream it, though, there's a special way you have to do it, and you should be able to see that in chat. That was close, Ryan. Real close. So yeah, Trump was annoying people today on the Twitter machine, as he does. Nuts, how you doing, sweetie? It's funny though because the one tweet, of course, yes, that made him he tweeted out this little video of Joe Biden, and it's not really Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden photoshopped like in the middle, and then every so often another Joe Biden comes in and like sniffs the original one or is creepy towards the original one. And these fucking idiots, the Krasensteins, man, the Krasensteins, I think they need some help. Gary, I think they need some professional help because, oh boy, it was funny. They actually had a conversation with each other. And if you don't know why that's funny, when the Krasensteins are doing their little tweeting sprees, they're sitting right next to each other. They've shown us this. So they were having a conversation on Twitter while they were sitting right next to each other, like shoulder to shoulder. Ryan, that's close enough, man. If you pronounce that, it comes out my name. But so Trump tweeted out this, retweeted. It's not like Trump made the meme, but he retweets it. And Ed Krasenstein, this is how far the Republican Party has fallen. The president of the United States is now sharing doctored videos. He actually called it a doctored fucking video. Beth says the Cubbies lost all 3 games against the Braves. That sucks. Hopefully they'll turn around and whoever they're playing next, they'll come back. Holy fuck. Chris DeMortal. I think I did that right. That's as close as I can get. Yeah, this wasn't a doctored video. It was a fucking meme, you reject. Relax. Fucking relax. It's not a sign of the party falling. It's a sign that Trump is fucking with you people. He's fucking specifically with Biden this time. Because, you know, Biden's getting a lot of shit right now. Because he's a creepy dude who sniffs girls. And women, let's be honest, he sniffs the women too. And reportedly, Um, eh, French kisses the back of their head. And we saw yesterday, sometimes he gets a lot of shit that he doesn't really deserve. His his ones from yesterday, there were 3 women who came forward, 3 new women. And 2 of them, it was because Biden held their hands and put his forehead on theirs in kind of a prayer thing. Uh it Don't make me defend Biden, for fuck's sake. He's a creeper and I don't want to defend him, but that's not sexual harassment. You fucking thin-skinned losers. That's that's him trying to be sweet, and I fucking I hate it. But anyway, so Trump tweeted out. The other one that he tweeted out in the reference to the title of the stream here is he tweeted out, the Republican Party is the party of the American dream. And oh boy, did liberals lose their shit on that one. They were not happy. There was a lot of people who backed him up on it. You're like, yeah, you're right, you're right. And a lot of people like, how dare you, sir? How dare you? You're a cunt. Fuck you. They were so mad, man. They were so mad. And it's funny to me because, one, this is an opinion. You don't have to like the opinion. You can disagree with the opinion, but man, don't spurg like that. Just be like, ah, fuck you, dude. James Colley, thank you so much. So much. Incestuous humping homos. Bet their ancestors would have blown away in the wind if they knew what those two would have turned out like, or would have turned out like that. The great thing is, have you guys seen the meme of them as the ambiguously gay duo? Oh, it's beautiful. I wonder if I wonder if I have that linked here. Let's see, because they got ratioed the fuck on one of these, and it was with the ambiguously gay duo thing. Show more replies. I know there are more right. I can see there's more replies than that. What the hell happened? Okay, yeah, I can't see it, but yeah, somebody put that on there. If you haven't seen it, it's the ambiguously gay duo, and underneath it says the Krasensteins off to fight Donald Trump on Twitter again, or something like that. And yeah, he just got ratioed to fuck. It had like I want to say 4,000 more likes than his whatever he was bitching about. It was Ed, whatever Ed was bitching about at that time. He's like, aha, you got fucked up with the ambiguously gay duo, which, by the way, they are ambiguously gay. Suicide Grunts of America, the original video for their podcast that they did. I mean, at one point, the brother's like leaning on the other brother in kind of a gay way. And the other one's like, what the fuck are you doing? But then they make jokes about gayness on their show, and not just gayness, about being gay together. You incestuous humping homos, man. James, you hit it right on the head. That's fucking weird. I'm not ignoring you, little nigga. How you doing tonight, man? I hope you're well. He says, fuck you, dude. Love you back. And it's not that I'm ignoring you. I don't pay a lot of attention to the chat right off. Once I start getting into stories, man, I apologize if it feels like I'm ignoring anyone. I'm really not. A little nigga says I make fun of myself being black. I make fun of myself for everything about me. Mad Max. Because yeah, that's, if you can't laugh at yourself, somebody else will, and it's not going to feel good. You have to have a sense of humor about yourself. Otherwise, you turn into a Krasenstein. And that's, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So anyway, let's talk about this. Is the Republican Party the party of the American dream? I'm going to say, and some people are not going to like this, yes. Yes, they are. Ouchie! Ebony, you didn't do it quite right there, but I'll give you one. Ebony! I don't know why I use my real name. You don't have to do that. Just the monkey's all you have to do. Here's why I say they are the party of the American dream. The American dream is not come to America or grow up in America. and have everything handed to you. That's not the American dream. The American dream is come to America or be born in America and live a good life, one that's um, allows you some luxuries, uh, that you're not struggling to survive every day, and that's the American dream. The ability to pick yourself up, um, advance in society where you can't do that. And the Democrats' version of that is, um, let us pay for everything for you. That's Dumpster John. Paying for everything for you is not the American dream. So I understand why the Democrats were pissed off about it because they were like, ooh, yeah, he's right. Monkey going conservative on him. Look, man, I do lean conservative. There's no doubt about it. But I'm actually more of a libertarian. But libertarians have come out and actually shown you how crazy they are and why I can't be a member of their party. Um, I'm not Republican. I have a lot of problems with them. But if we're talking about the original spirit of the American dream, they come the closest. Uh, Help yourself. You don't need mommy and daddy government taking care of your bills. I mean, even go read the Green New Deal if you haven't, man. RJ, the they want to take care of you from like cradle to grave, including, and I know I keep bringing this up, but it's because everybody's just kind of dumped it in the original thing that popped up on AOC's website, the one that they claim was errant. It said that they would take care of people who were unable or unwilling to work, and everybody was like, "Whoa!" She said unwilling, and they pulled that down, and they kind of dropped it. Everybody's kind of just dropped it. Here's the thing: if you go read the actual PDF, the one that they're saying, no, this is the real one, near the end of it, it tells you that they want to make sure that everybody is financially secure. Every citizen in America, they want to make sure they're financially secure. Well, if I'm unwilling to work, are you going to make sure I'm financially secure? Because that's exactly what you said the other time. You've just used fancier language to say it now. And again, not the American dream. The American dream is not to sit on you. Well, look, my American dream is to sit on my ass and play video games all day. But that's not the American dream. That's not the one they talk about when you say the American dream. It's funny to me when when they talk about the dreamers. The dreamers are these kids who came over here against their will, and yes, their parents were illegal. But look how hard they work. Look how hard they work for the American dream. Well, why don't we use them as an example when you're talking about why Joe Bob over there doesn't have a job, isn't trying to get a job, is just living off whatever you'll give him. Um, the American dream is not taking everybody else's money and deciding how to split it up. That is not what it is. Can we start mocking AOC? Oh wait, we've already been doing that. I haven't mocked her yet tonight. I mean, the for all the talk about the Green New Deal being hers, it's really not. It's really not. She did not come up with that. Don't for a minute believe that she did. The American dream is for furries too. I suppose so. If you want to be a furry, I mean, as long as you're not fucking with kids, I'm all right. Consenting adults can do whatever the fuck they want as long as I don't have to see it. AOC is a puppet. AOC is an idiot. And yes, a puppet. She I don't want to talk about her. I really don't. But because my point about it is actually about the Green New Deal. And in there, I mean, it's yes, this is still considered fringe. You're not going to get a whole lot of Pelosi's and Schumer's signing on to this. Old school Democrats who know how to get elected, because you're just not going to get elected with that shit. Why? Because that's not the American dream. but they still want to do all kinds of socialist or communist shit, which is not how we do it. Hey, dude, thank you. He says, I'll start. Blondes are now telling AOC jokes. Holy shit. That's low, man. It's low, but you're not wrong. Peter! Sorry, guys. I have a little bit of a cough going on today. I probably smoked too much. I gotta stop smoking, man. It's not good for my health. I mean, it's good for my rage, though. It's also good for my pain. I don't think AOC is smart enough to compete on Jeopardy with a box of rocks. I would love to see her on Jeopardy. Put her up there against some sixth graders. I want to see who wins. But yeah, so Donald Trump tweeted that out, and yeah, the usual suspects, man, they got mad as hell. And it was funny. It's like, do you guys not realize? Do you guys not realize he was trolling the shit out of you? I mean, I agree with him. If you're talking about the major parties right now, which one is more the party of the American dream? You'd have to say the Republicans, unless you're lying. But all you had to do was ignore it. Just be like, oh, fuck him. But they're all like, oh, you're a bastard. You're a bastard. How dare you say something like that? Like, dude, he's not even a real Republican. He jumped on that ticket because he thought he could win on it. And he was right. Yeah, there's no way a Donald Trump could run on the Democrat ticket and win. Holy fuck. Can you imagine grabbing by the pussy what that would do to a fucking Democrat? They would literally have to take his balls off right there. Kindergarten kids would win against AOC. You're probably not wrong, man. They at least know their colors. I mean, Are you by yourself in the stream? Little nigga, I am for the moment. I don't know. I know Polly and them were doing. I didn't even look. I forgot that they're doing a stream tonight because they couldn't do it last night, and I forgot to look because sometimes that bleeds over into this one, and if it doesn't, I mean, the guys after they're done, they've just spent a couple hours talking, and unlike me, they're not like used to just talking and talking and talking. Yeah, it looks like they finished 23 minutes ago. So if they are going to be joining, they'll be around soon. Jesse Ronald, thank you so much. I hate the hero worship of AOC. Makes me sick. You and me both, man, because they are worshiping a dumbass, an actual dumbass. And so you guys are going to make me talk about AOC. Really, all you do is talk about AOC. Like, I don't want to talk about her. You're like, talk about AOC. AOC, smash your pass. Look, she's not ugly enough to be like, nah, I'd never fuck that. But the girl does look like an ugly donkey. So what you do is you turn out the lights, you bend her over to make sure there's no way you're going to see her face. Put a nice bag over the top of it. Paper, not plastic, guys. Be nice. And go to town. You can still smash it. You bend her over and pretend it's somebody else. It's okay. Who the fuck is AOC? That is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Or as she was known in high school, Sandy Ocasio. Are you sure she isn't really a man, monkey? No, but you can never be sure these days. It's really sad too, and I'm not being mean to trans people, but you just don't know anymore, and it's made it kind of hard to be like she's hot because you're like she's hot. Wait, she kind of got a square jaw, or the Adam's apple's a little too big. So you never know. Ebony Williams, thank you. Get you some Popeyes, man. The only Popeyes that's even around, well, I don't know. It's not around me. It's in this city my son goes to college in. There might be one down in Grand Rapids. But yeah, I have to go to a city to get that because nobody, I live in a tiny town. It's a little town. We don't even have a grocery store anymore, guys. Seriously. The last grocery store closed down like 2 years ago because the guy just was like, I don't want to run it anymore. And he was asking way too much for somebody to buy it. And yeah, it just closed down. We have to go to Walmart now. It's not one of those things where Walmart put them out of business. Nah, they were fine. Pig fucker, thank you so much. Saggy pig fucker. Oh, that's it. Saggy. Saggy. I will do my best to remember. That's the name. AOC's only purpose, I swear, is to trigger us to do or say anything to blow up the mainstream media. Um, AOC's purpose is to sell socialism to young dumb kids. That's what she's there for. Especially, sorry women, to young ladies, because I mean she's the little high school girl. Don't you want to be cool like me? Don't you want to be cool like me? Come on, be a socialist. It's okay. Everybody's doing it. Um, she's not to be taken serious. She's to be laughed at because, frankly, most of what she says is fucking retarded. Um, yeah. Get Dax on. I can't force anybody on RJ. Um, he has the link if he'd like to. I think he's playing video games or something. AOC is the high school bimbo. Yeah. I bet she was the one that. Never mind. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be real nice on that. Yeah. But we should treat. Look, don't get mad at AOC. Just laugh. Just laugh because she's an idiot, and that's what she should. That's how you should treat her. Is as the joke that she is, because man. Game of Thrones cast got lit after New York City premiered. Oh, you ever been to a cast party, guys? I haven't been in a cast since high school, but even our high school parties, they were lit. I can't imagine what it's like for famous people who got blow on the go, man. Who have access to that much drugs and shit. If somebody didn't get bucked in the ass at that party, it was not a good party. Ebony says, no, man. Oh, I loved being in drama class, and it was always it was bittersweet, because that's the end of the run, and we still went to school with each other. Where in Hollywood, these people just break up and may not ever see each other again, never work together again. But it was still different because the cast changed and everything. But so it's bittersweet. There's always, it's the end of it, but it's also like it's time to party. It is time to party. And yeah, we may have taken things a little too far now and then. Although too far is a relative term, so you figured out you get to figure that one out for yourself. WikiLeaks: Assange to be kicked out of London embassy and arrested. Uh-oh. Well, look, you broke the law. Face the music. Hopefully, you get a jury that's like, fuck it. He was a whistleblower. It's amazing whether or not we call somebody a whistleblower is kind of relative. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that sometimes whistleblowers like, oh, he's so great, and sometimes whistleblowers like, throw that person in prison. I'm not sure what the difference is, and frankly, I don't much care. I'm sure there's reasons I'm supposed to care about Assange, but I just haven't followed it close enough to know. Ebony says, actually, the closest to a cast party was when my university combined choirs had champagne and the food after our Beethoven performance. Well, yeah, bands have done that. Our school band did it too. I think our school just liked to party. Um, uh, yeah, after like something like that where you worked for it for so long and you finally have the show. It's not the same as drama because you guys were band geeks, but and that's okay. Being a band geek is okay. I actually dated band geeks. I kind of sort of married a band geek. Wish I was talking I'm guessing with you and Lady Monkey. Taking you and Lady Monkey to the beach with me next week. Isn't it kind of cold still for the beach? Where do you live, man? You don't have to answer that. Don't actually answer where you live, but maybe I've just lived up here too long, and it's like, man, the idea of going to the beach in early April, whew, hell no. Hell no. You do that in Lake Michigan, your nipples will freeze up and fall off. Um, do band geeks bite the heads off bands? None that I know of, but they're pretty good at the head part. There was no biting because you smack her on the forehead if she does that. You're like, no, stop it. Um, racial slurs fly from cashier's mouth while cursing out customer. Well, somebody didn't want their job anymore. Jesus fuck. A customer at a San Jose, California gas station filmed a cashier cursing and ranting at her and claims it was sparked because she was speaking Spanish. Nice. Wow. Um, I'm gonna share this video with you guys. God, that was loud. I probably should turn down my volume. But there you go, guys. If you want to see a old white woman losing her job, there you go. Oh, Jesus fuck. The fuck is wrong with people? Look, I've had some really horrible customers over the years, and you have to take it. There's ways to be nice about it, and frankly, being nice about it seems to be more of a fuck you to them than actually saying fuck you. Jesse Ronald says, "Would you bang a goth chick?" Hell yeah, man! Some goth chicks are amazing, and they obviously have the self-esteem issues, which makes them do the dirty stuff. Dylan Hayes, how you doing, man? I hope you're well tonight. Little nigga says, "I like to play the cello." Really? I'm sorry, I'm not being racist here, but Mr. Owens, you don't see many black people playing string instruments like that. It's more of a Chinese thing. Well, not Chinese, Asian. Sorry, did not mean to suggest all Asians were Chinese. I'm gonna get in trouble. Somebody stop me. No, you don't see a lot of black people playing those. So good for you, man. It's because they can't. Yes, they could. They just tend to go for more for different instruments. It's mostly drums, man. In our school, the only black people you saw in the band were either playing the drums or the trumpet. And I mean, hey, do your thing. Hammer, dude, what you up to, man? We haven't talked in a while. I'm gonna bring your ass on. Now look, I've been told I can just make people come on. I don't know if that's true, but Hammer, why does it never come up when I type in your fucking name? Um, God damn it. There it is. It's so weird, man. I type in your oh, because your name isn't fucking Hammer on here, is it? You bitch. His name is spelled different. James Colley says, "I can't stop you. I made a Jew joke earlier." Yeah, it's fun to make racially motivated jokes. And as long as you're doing it about everybody, there's nothing wrong with it. It's only when you say, "Oh, I can't joke about them," that it actually does become racist. This is something that Trey Parker and Matt Stone have repeatedly pointed out, and people just don't seem to get the fucking point. Once you elevate somebody to, "I can't make fun of them," then you're saying everybody else is low enough for you to make fun of. Hammer, how you doing, my friend?
The hell am I doing here?
I
You summoned me?
I summoned you. Peter got his donation. Let me Peter, I don't know why it didn't. Yeah, it's over here. Thank you so much. He said, "Monkey, Peter." I don't know why it didn't come through on the alert. Um, maybe it's doing that again tonight. Which, by the way, the only reason I use the alerts is for fucking Streamlabs. Oh my god! But thank you so much for the donation. That is very generous of you, sir. And uh, it almost makes up for you starting this whole monkey thing because Peter started that, y'all. You might not know it, but that is all Peter's doing. So Hammer, how you been, man?
Good. How you been?
I've had a decent day, and I'm getting excited, man. Today is it's Friday, and I think Little Butt's coming over today. I
Oh,
think. And this weekend, she gets her Barbie dream house, man.
oh, you're gonna have to get her on Lords of the Night.
I'm gonna do my best to record it, and I will just blur out her face and anybody else's face that shows up. So people can see it.
She's
Because
so adorable.
people really, really want to see it. And I'm happy to show them. But of course, I have to blur out her face because not my
Right.
child to do that with. Um, but God, if you guys could see her, you'd be like, oh my God, she's gorgeous.
Well,
She-
Lady Monkey's taking pictures of her from the back. Yeah, big tuft of curly blonde hair.
yeah,
Oh my god! And hearing her every time Scribe puts out a video.
she's so adorable. And I know she's my granddaughter, and you're supposed to think that, but my grandchildren are fucking adorable. Rotten corpse. It's a weird thing to say after I just said my. What the hell was I talking about? I was talking about something and I wanted your opinion. Shit.
Last thing I heard was AOC and how she was just trying to get socialism to her stupid
Yeah,
young
that was a
girls.
while ago though. Hang on, I gotta turn my heater back on. It's getting fucking cold in this room. Oh, I don't even remember. This is this is a this is a free flowing stream. This is not like this one doesn't have much of a theme. I put that title on there because I did want to talk about the whole American dream thing
Mhm.
and Trump just trolling the fuck out of these people.
That was pretty funny.
Oh my God. I don't believe okay, I believe it. It amazes me how many they just fall for it every fucking time. It's like, let's make his tweet the most important thing ever right now. Oh, I know what I want to talk about and I
Mm.
hadn't been talking about it, but did you see the whole polio thing with Mitch McConnell?
No.
So this dude makes fun of Mitch McConnell, who I sympathize with Mitch because he was trying to walk upstairs and he just fell. And I didn't know this, but when Mitch McConnell was little, he had polio and it fucked up his leg. They were able to cure it, before it, turned him into Franklin Roosevelt,
Mhm.
but it causes him trouble walking. And yeah, this asshole, polio was actually trending on Twitter today
Wow.
because this guy, he's making fun of him going up there, and a whole bunch of people like, he had polio, you dick.
He's old enough that he was actually around when polio was a thing.
Yeah, he was around before polio had a cure, actually. Jack, man, how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Hammer.
I'm doing. Jack, you get sleep?
Nope, sleeps for the weak.
I'm worried about your sleep, man. You're worse than I am. And if you're worse than me, you need fucking sleep.
Sleep is weakness entering the body.
But then you overcome it. You have to fight it after it's done. You got to fight it to get it out of you. That makes you stronger.
Nope. It just stays in you. That's why you don't sleep. And Freddy Krueger has a harder time killing me.
That's true. It's the only time he can kill you when you're awake is when some dumbass brings him out of the dream world.
That's right. And, well, I avoid places labeled Elm Street anyway, so there we are.
I just want to know who. Okay, and I realize it's a movie, but it's like, look, this guy's dead and he's killing people in our sleep. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring him into the real world so we can kill him again, because that'll stop him from killing people in our sleep.
Yeah. Well, he was a child killer, too, so why would you want to bring that guy back from the dead to begin with? Why doesn't everybody just move out of that town?
There are people I wouldn't have a problem, bringing them back so we can kill him again. Hitler. If they brought him, they're like, look, we're gonna bring this motherfucker back and just kill him again. I'd be like, cool, all right.
So dousing him with gas and setting him on fire wasn't good enough.
May not have been quick enough. Needed to be slower.
We're gonna watch him flop around a little longer.
Yeah.
Well, Hitler was set on fire, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's Freddy Krueger.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Huh. Let's see. We were talking about stuff like band. Were you guys in drama or band class?
No.
No, I was a
Really?
computer guy. Yeah, I was a computer geek, and in the ROTC military stuff.
Oh, cool. ROTC. Those guys were awesome. My sister was in ROTC. Yeah, I was in theater. Jess, thank you so much. More money to feed the monkey ramen noodles fund. Thank you so much. You know me too well. I only have. Okay, you guys heard me. You heard me tell Lady Monkey I needed 5 boxes of ramen noodles, 5 boxes of the cup of soup. She bought me 2 because apparently she's worried they're going to go bad or something. I'm like, I can
They
just
could-
stack them up right there.
They could survive a nuclear blast. They're not going
Yeah,
bad.
they're like cockroaches. They're the cockroaches of the food world, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you can put it right next to your spam.
Exactly. That shit's so nasty.
But it never goes bad.
True. Polly, how you doing, my friend?
Excuse me. I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. All things considered, I've had a relatively low pain day, and guys, I worked out yesterday.
Oh, geez.
Doing what? Like how?
I bought 5-pound weights
Mhm.
to get some strength back in my arms.
Well,
And-
do us a favor and don't buy a Stairmaster.
Eat me, Jack.
Just saying. We want you to live.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
want
the
to
most you could do is fall down like what? 3 stairs? How many do they possibly have?
Yeah, but it keeps going. So I mean,
You're afraid it's going to be like a perpetual motion fall.
Yes.
You're just going to keep.
I'd be on there till Lady Monkey kicked me off.
I was just going to say it's going to be like at the end of the Jetsons where George is stuck on the treadmill that Astro had.
I want to get the bike in here so I can use it. But yeah, I was working out my arms, and I was happily surprised that they don't hurt today, and I did some more. So I'm trying to get some health into my body. Miles, thank you. Hey, Monkey, did you see the Gillette Venus ad showing an obese woman on the beach? Go out there and slay the day. I did not.
Wow.
Is that the Gillette ad that somebody keeps or that sent me and kept asking me about? I haven't seen it yet.
Did she have
That's-
a mustache?
Probably. How big was she? Okay, now I got to look this up. What is it? Gillette Venus? That's the chick razor.
Venus implies attractive, and you're not selling me on that with what was described.
Yeah. How new is this? Because they. Well, here's their website. Let's just go see what they got. I want to see fat women on the beach.
Ugh.
Hairy
So-
fat women on the beach.
Well, that's going to be my ringtone.
Well, if they're trying to go against the norms, shouldn't that fat chick be hairy? What's she need a Venus for? Okay.
I don't know.
Design your own customized razor and shave plan with free shipping. What? I want to see your damn ad, you fucktards. How? I don't want to what? Okay. Design a plan. Select your blades, select your handle, see how often you want them. That's stupid. This is stupid. Where are your ads? You know what? Fuck Gillette. Fuck them right in their shaved assholes. Let's see what's going on here. She's dying. Who? The fat chick. Yeah, I don't know how big she was because somebody get me a screenshot of the fat chick on this. Where are they sticking? Why are they sticking manatees in adverts? Because skinny women are not real. They're an unrealistic body type, even though real women are doing the advertising or the modeling. That's always fucked with me. Like, how can you say that's an unrealistic body type when it's an actual fucking person? It's not like you used a mannequin in the fucking ad.
It's unrealistic because real women eat bags and bags of Doritos.
I was told my DMs. Oh, that's not really from it. Oh, wow. Is that real? All right. I don't know if this is real, but dear God, that is that's a bad ad.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, somebody call Greenpeace. We got to get that one back in the ocean.
Okay. I know you said like fat lady, big lady, whatever the fuck, but I didn't like, whoa.
Oh.
That's not what I was expecting. I thought like, that's not, I mean, this is somebody who needs to lose weight for their health. This isn't somebody who's thick and large. And
that's somebody who needs to lose health for my sanity.
But I mean, come on.
Who was it that sent that to me? Sabian, thank you so much for sending that. Yeah, that is not.
No, thank you for sending that.
I say that because I wanted to see it, so I asked to see it, and they were nice enough to get it for me. Miles sent it to me as well.
That's just end result. See, they start out thin and attractive and athletic, then they get thick, and then they get fat.
Yeah, sometimes. Look. I don't even care if you go to the beach looking like that. Why is that an ad? And look, guys, you might not want to hear this, but advertising is supposed to make you want to buy something.
Oh, that makes me want to go to the gym. Jesus.
All jokes aside, it really does. Because it makes me think, wow, I have not very far to go to be totally in shape. I mean, look at her. That's...
Oh, I mean, her cholesterol must be like 10,000.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she had a blood test. It came out ragu. Like, I just, like, I mean, that's not body positive, and that's my point. No. It's like healthy in all shapes and sizes. Yes, but that's not a healthy person.
That makes you want to invest in Japanese whaling.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to share this one. I'm not going to put it on screen because I'm not sure how YouTube feels about this. Have you guys seen this? It's been going around Twitter. It's a woman who drinks her friend's sperm every day.
Yeah, I saw this.
It's hot. She's kind of cute.
You know what? No, fuck this bitch.
No, I got that shit on tap. She can drink my sperm all day long.
Fuck it. No. If she was a good friend, she would be drinking from the tap. It wouldn't be in some fucking bowl she's spooning it out of. You know how much she's losing doing that? She ain't getting it all. And if she's going to be drinking it anyway, just suck the dude's dick. Am I wrong?
No. I mean, although if he gets syphilis, she's in a world of trouble, I think.
Well, if he's getting his dick sucked by her every day and gets syphilis, I'm guessing he's getting it from her.
Yeah, but he's not getting his dick sucked by her every day. So if he gets syphilis, he's going to share it with her in a glass.
If he gets anything, he's going to share it with her in a glass.
Something weird about her mouth. She has like, what the hell is her? Alicia Silverstone mouth?
Yeah, my dick's not in it.
Something weird about it. It's like when she's not saying something, it turns down or something.
She's also a vegan, y'all.
Yeah.
She's a vegan cum eater. Many people have pointed this out. Is that possible? Isn't she eating?
I mean, she's eating something from a living creature. Otherwise, she'd be eating eggs too.
It's that's not cool, lady. And suck it from the tap. Jesus. Oh, you don't have to be sorry, Sabian. I'm thank you. Seriously, thank you for sending that because I couldn't find it. Man. God dang.
Little niggas. No one has her number. Sorry, dude. We don't have her number.
Do you think it's the same guy, or she has like 2 or 3 lined up?
Is friends plural or friend?
I swear it said friend, but you can't splooge that much every day. That's like a save up right there.
I'm willing to give it a
Suicide
shot.
grunts. What's that?
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Look, I would try for her, but the whole time I'd be encouraging her to do it right and just suck it from the tap, because come on.
The downside is if she ever gets murdered, you're suspect number 1 because they're going to find your fluid in her.
Your sperms in her stomach.
Yeah, and you'll be like, no, she was just eating it every day for health reasons. Yeah, right. How's that going to sound to a cop?
Well, here's the other thing. If you're just giving her your sperm, man, you don't know what she's doing with it. She could be putting that inside her, and suddenly you got a child support payment.
Yep. That's probably her backup plan. She's aging, and
Yeah, she's starting to get a wrinkle or two. You make her drink from the tap. That's what look.
Come on. Then after that kid, she looks like a Gillette ad.
Nice. That ad, man, I don't get it. I understand, yes, not all women look like skinny models, but ads are supposed to make you want it. Would you buy a car from a car ad where the car's all busted to fuck?
No.
I look at our car, and it's one that's been hit by a semi-trailer.
It's drivable in any condition, monkey.
Oh, fuck. Jack, I love you. It took my brain a second to process that. Serena Williams loves to show some skin. That dude, man. All right, we gotta do a Serena Williams thing.
Did you just call her a dude?
Yeah, that dude. You telling me that's not a guy?
Yeah, that dude's out picking up chicks with Michelle Obama.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And Beyonce.
Yeah.
The lower half of her body is a man. The upper half of her body is a woman. So she got huge boobs.
No. She might have some boobs, man, but look at her shoulders. That's a man. Oh, look at that. Look at that booty, y'all. That's man booty.
Ew.
That's man booty.
That's man booty. Let's see what else we got here.
Oh my God.
Man, how'd she pack her penis away in that?
I don't know how she plays tennis with 30 pounds swinging across the front of her chest like that. It doesn't that pull you off balance?
Detachable. What'd you say?
I said, doesn't it pull you off balance?
I think they're detachable, man.
That's like a cat's tail. It helps you keep balance because the weight shifts with you. I think. I don't know. I don't know how that. Yeah, it's like a counterweight.
Well, most of these are just her showing her stomach a little. That's not showing skin. Like now that's showing skin.
Yeah.
The dude's showing his titties. Yeah, that's a dude, man.
I don't find her attractive at all.
I don't. Big muscular. I don't see a dude there. I just don't.
That's a dude.
Yeah.
James Colley, thank you. He is a tranny. And saggy pig fucker, thank you. Oh my God, is that ugly man? Who is that ugly man? That ugly man is Serena Williams, the greatest tennis player of all time, except for if you're actually looking at men.
There was a big controversy, wasn't there, where somebody said that it was John McEnroe. I remember this. He was talking about how she wouldn't hold up to the middle of the pack when it comes to playing against men. And everyone got up in the air about that.
She's right.
She's not the greatest that ever lived. She's the greatest woman player that ever lived. And he made that distinction and people went after him for it.
Well, it's true.
And she backed him up. She says, yeah, I wouldn't want to play a guy. They destroy me. And I think she actually ended up doing that. She played a guy and he beat her like 6-1, 6-0.
She played a guy when her and her sister both played a guy when they were coming up. One of their first tournaments, they were bragging about how they could take any guy. I want to say in the from 50 to 100 rank or something like that. And this one guy, he's like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll play you." And he'd been drinking and playing golf all day and kicked the shit out of both of them. And so they changed it. So instead of like 50 to 100. I forget the exact numbers, but they changed it to like 200 to 500. I can beat any high schooler playing. He was ranked about 1 to 200. I think the guy that they play, I want to say he was like ranked 80 or something like that. And he kicked the shit.
I can beat anybody that from rank 200, whatever. Tell that's the women's soccer team that lost to those high schoolers.
Yep. I was just thinking about that.
I read an article about that where they said, but the girls weren't going full speed. Like, bullshit.
That's exactly right. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't go full speed.
Man, yeah, we're dogging on the women's again. Sorry, ladies. We love you, but
you can't compete with us. You guys see that guy? What's his name? Ruby or something like that? Or he's a musician, and he did a deadlift of the women's world record deadlift.
Oh, Zuby.
Zuby, that's right.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
He actually offered to come on Lords of the Night.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah,
seriously.
Somebody told him that we'd been talking about him, and he goes, "Well, hit me up next time. I love going on podcasts." I'm like, "I don't think you want to go on ours." I don't know if you want to be associated with that because his career has actually gotten quite the bump from that. Yeah, he beat the women's deadlift record. He actually beat 3 women's deadlift records, and he identified as a woman as he did it. I'm like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
It doesn't sound like me. Like he shies away from controversy.
No, but he's very clean. Like, you're not allowed to swear if you go on his podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I watch some of his podcasts from time to time, and yeah, no swearing. I'm like, ooh, yeah, you and me would not get along. I mean, I could do no swearing, but it's not natural for me.
I'm afraid it would slip.
I'm a swearer, guys. It's I was born this way.
I'd tell him I'm just sexually identifying as somebody that cusses.
Nice. Speaking of that, this is a good time to remind you guys the Ranting Monkey is brought to you by you. Anything you can do to help out the channel, whether it's a donation, a like, or a share, I appreciate it and hope you'll consider doing so. But also support the gentleman on the channel. Polly and Jack's links are below. Hammer, do you have a link?
Just the Minions, youtube.com/c/minions.
There you go. So make sure you guys check out these guys. They're awesome. And most of the time I'd be talking to myself.
But you'd still be here, and we know it. And that's just
how
hardcore you are.
Like 10 minutes in, somebody's like, "Are you by yourself?" I'm like, "What's wrong with me by myself? I still do it." John M, thank you so much. Like this, exactly like that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's my ramen money.
I'm out of ramen. I wanted some this afternoon, and I'm like, ugh.
I got 6 packs left.
I gotta get more.
I can't make my real ramen because I'm staying away from the stairs. But my cup of noodle, I'm down to 6 when I should have, what is 6 times 4? 24 left. But my wife is like, we can't have too many ramen in the house.
Just order it on Amazon and have it delivered.
There you go.
That would be
fun. But the cat's out the bag now. You eat weird ramen.
What's that?
I said the cat's out of the bag. You eat weird ramen.
Well, you don't like the way I cook it, but no, I'm talking specifically about cup of soup because that's what I can make down here easily.
What's the difference about the way you make ramen? I mean, it's hot water.
Which he then pours off.
Here's what I do. I boil it to a nice al dente state, and then I pour all of the hot water out. And I put back just a little bit of cold water, and I dump the packets in, and I stir it all up, and it is awesome. And Polly judges me for it.
No, I see what you're trying to do. You want to be able to eat it right away. If you don't, that water is so hot that you have to wait.
Yeah, not just so that it's not too hot, but also so that there's a lot more flavor. Because if you leave all the water in there, you get this. It's okay, but you get a watered down soup compared to what I make.
I noticed that water is not clear either when you spill it out. It's kind of cloudy.
Dude, when I pour mine out, it looks like coffee.
Jeez.
That's how. Oh, look, I can get the instant stuff right there. How much is that? $21. That ain't right. For 12? Kiss my ass.
Where's it coming from? Jesus,
I don't know.
See,
It better be more than 12.
I like the idea that ended up coming up last time we were talking about this with the double packets of seasoning.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, because because I'm all for the idea of what you're doing with the strengthening of the flavor, but
you just like the soup.
Why did you? I saw that for a second. I saw some times and then it's retracted. Prospero, nice.
What happened?
She was busting balls on my ability to tell time. I think. I don't know. I only got a flash of it.
Loud subwoofer says again with the ramen. Look, ramen is a big part of my life. It just is.
Top ramen chicken flavor, 3-ounce packets, 48 count, $10.62.
Now, see, that's more like it. I mean, it still seems a little expensive, but it's more like it. Let's see. It's got to be something with this.
$9 at Sam's Club.
Well, look, man, you can get all of this much cheaper just going to Walmart. But you know how difficult it is for me to go to Walmart?
No.
I have to have my wife take me.
First, you have to walk down the stairs.
But luckily, I'm on the bottom floor, so I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Oh, so the guy who thinks 11 equals 10 is dissing Monkey. No, I'm there at 10. I'm just waiting for the guys to show up for like 45 minutes plus.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, what time did you guys start tonight? Oh, real quick, tell the audience what we're talking about.
Why, we're talking about comic book curation, which happens every Wednesday at 10 roughly Eastern. But there was some all right. There were some unforeseen and unforeseeable incidents that stopped us from streaming on Wednesday. So we ended up doing it tonight over on my channel. And there's the link if you're interested in going check it out. We just finished up like what? Half an hour, 45 minutes ago. It was a fun stream. We were all over the damn place, man. It was great.
What time did you start tonight?
I think we started about 11, shortly after Quiz finally got there.
It was a little after 11, yeah.
Man, that's expensive.
11:09, Prospero says. I'll take her word for it. Yeah, well, we had to. I'm not going to go ahead. There's 3 members of the Triumphant of Awesome, and they all got to be there, and we were waiting for Quiz, man. He was driving home, and yeah.
Let me help you out here, Polly. That is just after 10 Central Time, isn't it?
It would be, I think. Yeah.
So there you go. See, it was still around 10.
Time zone excuse.
It's 10 o'clock somewhere. Look, if I can go, it's morning somewhere. He can do that.
I never heard of you, but I like you. I don't know why. Probably your voice is sexy. No homo. Well, I appreciate that. That's especially the no homo.
Who said that?
Little nigga.
Oh, little nigga. Okay. You can say that's his name, man. That ain't racist.
I'm just into the mouth, the mouth sensor. It's good. You just kind of just, yeah.
See,
thank you, Meta. Good night, and Polly, you are a filthy liar.
Okay.
But no, guys, make sure you check out Comic Book Curation. It's a good show. You should be watching it. What else are we going to talk about tonight?
Good morning,
People
Firefly.
are sick of the ramen soup. What's that?
Good morning, Firefly.
What the hell is that?
Oh, that reminds me. It's Firefly season coming up now. It's spring's here. Cool. I love Fireflies. I'm a big fan.
Do you catch them and pull out their butts?
You can pull their butts off? No. You can pull their butts off?
You can pull their butts off and scrape it down your arm, and then your arm's all glowy for a little while.
Now, what kind of kid were you?
We all did it, man. When we, especially when we lived in Chicago, man, those fuckers are everywhere there. And yeah, we looked like we were at a rave, man.
I mean, I thought you were gonna say like catch them in a jar for a minute. It's like, yeah, I did that. It's like, no, you squish them and put their entrails all over yourself. It's hilarious.
You smear yourself in them so you'll be invisible to their kind, and it warns other bugs not to mess with you.
That's right.
They're harmless. They don't do nothing but glow and look cool.
Loud Subwoofer says bad monkey, where Lesser Logic says you can. Other kids showed me. Sure they did. Sure they did. Cynic says budding psychopath. Well, look, I did that, but am I a psychopath? Am I? I might be.
Maybe.
I don't know. After what you did to that bat.
Look, that bat was alive when it left my fucking house.
That's what John Wayne Gacy would say.
I don't think that's what he said.
I don't know. I didn't read the exact quote.
James Colley, thank you so much. Polly abuses Jack because hashtag Jack makes Polly strike him.
Do you want to know who got abused tonight?
Fan fiction.
Fucking Frank Miller. Oh my God. The things that were being said. Oh my God.
So funny.
Our chat is, I love them to death, man. They are so wild, but somehow it ended up getting onto Frank Miller's being raped by Jason Momoa. Holy shit.
May have been my fault.
And Frosted Glass made up a fucking Twitter image about it and shit. Like, Jesus.
You just show him the picture. It was funny.
Yeah, here, let me pull it up.
So Nigger says, I fucked up that bat in my attic. Make sure it's not illegal to do that in your state.
And by bat, we hope you don't mean that college girl that went missing last week.
Well, you know what's weird? How many bats are they collecting for that opening? Like 1 million bats somewhere?
Yeah, something ridiculous like that.
But you're not allowed to kill bats because they're endangered. Like, what the fuck? How can you have 1 million of the fuckers and they're endangered? I'm just asking. Oh,
there
okay.
it is.
Let me get the. What the fuck is that?
That's Jason Momoa running up to rape Frank Miller, presumably.
Not rape. He's going to have a sexy time with him. See, the conversation may have gone that we discovered that the trend is that Jason Momoa is banging people that Polly loves, and Polly loves Frank Miller.
Oh, I get you.
So,
okay, yeah.
My theory is that at some point Polly cut him off in traffic and really pissed him off, and that's why he's doing this.
So it's that's why he's banging my childhood crush of Lisa Bonet, and on screen he's banging what's her name,
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark, because I think she's hot.
Yeah. So he's just finding out who Polly's in love with and having sex with them to piss off Polly.
Where was that at? Faithless says different species. In Michigan, you just can't kill bats. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what species it is. You don't look at it first. That's why I am very clear that bat was alive when it left my house. He might have had a limp, but so Aquaman is banging everybody you like.
Well, he's 2 for 2. Let me tell you something. If he shows up at Rebecca Hall's house, or oh God, and then that joke came out, right? It's like Aquaman 2, the plowing of Laura Harrier. And I'm like, you people are fucking sick, man. if Jason Momoa turns up dating fucking Laura Harrier or Rebecca Hall, I'm gonna go find him. We're gonna have to settle this.
Yeah, that'll be a short fight, Polly.
Hey, blackjack over the back of the head, he won't know what hit him.
But he's Aquaman, man. He'll get all wet.
If I ever meet that dude, I'm gonna ask him to make a video about, just him saying, "Yeah, I fucked everyone you love, Polly."
Saint Fugi says, "I finally watched Captain Marvel. What'd you think?" Like I said, that's a movie I probably won't even watch when it comes on DVD. I haven't watched the second Ant-Man one yet.
Just watch it on TBS.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, exactly. I just found it middling.
It wasn't the SJW workhorse that it was supposed to be, that it was advertised as.
I don't think it was advertised as that.
Their marketing team pushed it.
Like, their marketing team, or Brie Larson's just a fucking moron.
Brie Larson is a moron. The marketing team, except for the one part where they turn her into hero, I didn't really see anything that was like SJWE. Actually, there wasn't much even said in the trailers. It was just fighting and her flying, and you didn't see much. There's something in chat.
Have you guys
Oh.
seen the Joker trailer?
I haven't yet. I've been told it's good.
I thought it looked good.
But it absolutely made me want to see more. Like, I didn't really know, like, is this film going to be really dour, or is it going to be like, and good, you know, like it was a good teaser in that way. It didn't tell you the whole film sort of thing, but it looks pretty like, oh shit, was it ever a step up from Hot Topic Joker in a big way?
I can't give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. They've fucked up so many times. I'm not interested in DC.
All right, I'll talk for a minute. I'm going to watch this.
Did you see the trailer? No, you should really check it out, man.
Except for like the 2 Batman movies, they haven't put out a decent superhero movie yet. Maybe Wonder Woman, maybe, but compare all of their movies against Marvel. Marvel destroys them.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think it might be worth checking out. It looks like it's going to be a little grittier than some of the others, but with a fun smile because it's the Joker.
Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to Wonder Woman 84. I hope it's as good as the first one, man, because cool, good.
Now, let me ask you guys something. I saw somebody today that said, like, giving the Joker an origin story just kind of ruins him. What do you think?
That's an Elseworlds story, so it doesn't really matter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, this isn't tied into the main continuity, so it's kind of its own thing. So I think that will help it. And most average people don't care. That's what I would call nerd nuance. I think for the diehard comic nerds, yeah, that would probably hurt the character more, but I don't think it really matters. There's been other stories where they've gone into possible origins for the Joker. So I think that's more just people wanting to be able to put their own mythos on it, and it would shatter that little delusion. It's like their own personal fan fiction, you know.
We've seen the origin story before, though. He's just a typical street thug. He's a little bit maniacal, got pushed into a big vat of goo, and came out white-skinned.
They changed that several times over the years, though, because he was a failed stand-up comedian in The Killing Joke, and he was the Red Hood, who was a street criminal before he became the Joker, and he was trying to rob the chemical plant, and then he fell into the vat of chemicals while Batman was chasing him, and he swam out through the pipes and came out as the Joker. So there's been several interpretations since he first appeared as to how he became the Joker. They change it every 10, 20 years.
Okay, I just watched it. That's actually kind of creepy.
Like I said,
I mean, it's the Joker, so.
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of dark, but I was really happy they dusted off Cesar Romero's suit. Because that's what he's wearing in that.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he's got the weird watermelon suit. I was like, where do you even find that? Like, that had to be tailor-made, because I don't think anybody makes those.
I would imagine for a film with a budget like that the majority of the main cast's clothes are specific and custom. Wouldn't you think?
I would hope.
I was not happy having to see him in his underwear, though.
Well, you take the good with the bad, right?
Faithless says Heath Ledger will always be the Joker to me.
Yeah.
Cesar Romero will always be the Joker to me, but Heath fucking nailed it, man. He really did.
Yeah.
It changed him, though. It couldn't.
Jared Leto is one of the better Jokers. Oh, God, Ramen.
No.
Is she too fat? Looking at Jordan's tweet.
Jordan's tweet. Oh, what did he do? Jordan, what are you up to? Oh.
The first one. Is she too fat? I don't know. I don't think so. This is some pretty thick, awesome thighs there.
That's That's tappable, man. Jack wouldn't like
Yeah.
it.
I don't like the fat thighs.
I
Me
would
either. Me either, Jack.
all four of them, and I don't know if any of them are the same. Yeah, I would go to town on that.
Yeah.
Thigh gaps are love.
I don't know what you guys in the thigh gap, man. The focus
get it.
on it, I don't
You know,
get.
a woman loves you.
That's what now? Did you say that's how you know a woman
I don't
loves
want
you?
to feel a bunch of cottage cheese when I'm trying to plow a chick, dude.
Spread her legs further.
Distracting. No, there's fucking giant thighs are everywhere. You can't.
There's not much more to grab onto. Is a lady with some substance.
Well, I'd like to show you a Gillette ad that you'll really appreciate that.
Well, but I said that's something else, isn't it?
That's too big. No.
Yeah.
See, a woman like this, you hook her knees with your elbows and you put your hands up just over her shoulders. It's awesome, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You don't even feel the thighs at that point.
Nah, Emily Ratajkowski. That's pretty close to perfect for me.
Man,
Supermodel.
Jordan, I'm trying to do a show here and you're throwing that at me?
Well, he does it. Oh man, he's the ultimate distractor. It happened last time we were talking. I was like, oh my god, this is.
He's as close as we have to an ass crack team.
Yes.
A loud subwoofer said, I thought this was a Christian channel. It is. I just ask for forgiveness a lot after I'm done.
We
Blunty
do talk
said-
about Christian Bale a lot.
Blunty says that's too big. Nah, that's beautiful.
See, you know what I don't get?
What's that?
Like legit don't get is this like identification with like no, it's got to look like this. Like I like thick women, and then there's like the
That's nice.
willowy goddess that is none other than Laura Harrier.
Yeah,
But
see,
she's a thin woman, but
she's
gorgeous.
too
No, but that's what I mean.
She's
What is it with the
pretty. She's
one
very
body
pretty.
type?
No, it's not one body type. It's just once you get to a certain thinness, I'm just like, nah, I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah, see, she's hot, and later Jason Momoa is gonna bang her.
Yeah, he's gonna plow that, man.
Jason Momoa ain't gonna bang her.
You
It's
say
just-
that now.
Just imagine her as spread out with him on top of her, man. Just,
Nope. Laura Harrier's in the White Boys, so I got a chance. It's cool. It's cool.
No, he's gonna be plowing her from behind, and there'll be a picture of your polydub symbol, and like as a yarmulke on her head. And he's gonna just be laughing at it the whole time.
I love how this mythos is spread into like, there's like a little shrine of hatred that Jason Momoa has to me in the form of all
Yeah,
the
well, you
chicks that he
shouldn't have cut
thinks
him
I
off
like.
in traffic, should you?
Well,
yeah, that's what happened.
that's
I've
holding
already
beef,
decided.
man.
Bang everybody you've ever even thought of banging. Oh man. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Helicopter crashes onto busy highway, hitting truck, killing driver. Beautiful. 5 gang members convicted in Atlanta's most brutal murder. That's a headline you don't want your name connected with.
Yeah.
Family DNA leads cops to mom who abandoned baby. Jesus fuck. What is wrong with people?
The world we live in.
I hate people. A lot of times I really, really hate people.
Is it cynical to say she abandoned the baby because she didn't know who the father was? So
That's
she couldn't
probably-
get child support out of him?
Could be true. I know you guys haven't seen as many women in real life as me. I've worked in gyms and as a cocktail waitress at a gentleman's club. I've seen more real women than I'd like to, and I'm bisexual. You know what? That is a beautiful sentence.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the only reason I haven't seen as many women as you is because I get busted trying to plant cameras in those places. And they bar you if you do that for some bigoted reason.
I worked at Walmart. I've seen more women than you. I'm going to throw that out there. Women shoppers, and they're mostly women work there. Unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately, they weren't half dressed though. Just China doll. She was wonderful. Did you guys hear about Prince Harry today? Or
No.
yesterday?
Would you get banned from a video game competition or something?
No.
Oh.
What he did was
No.
he said Fortnite should be banned.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
He came out against video games because they and social media, by the way, and said that it all should be banned because it's not good for people. There's no reason really to do it, and it's highly addictive, more addictive than drugs or alcohol.
Well, it's a good thing we kicked their ass in a war, then, isn't it?
That's not going to make them friends. Holy shit!
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are upset by it.
Yeah.
Oops.
I don't even play video games, and I know that, like, one, this doesn't make sense and it's not true, and two, it's a stupid fucking thing to say.
Chicago Mike. Yeah, it's I play a lot of video games. And if you can't walk away from video game, there's people who have that. Okay. Now there's people who have way too much of an addiction to social media, but to suggest that it's actually an addiction and it's actually worse than drugs or alcohol, fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, nobody played too much fucking Elder Scrolls and beat their wife. Come on. Like, it's not worse than alcohol. Get a grip.
I don't take criticism from a country that requires a pass to watch pornography.
No shit. Fuck y'all.
Like taking child rearing advice from Transylvania. Yeah, you believe in vampires. Fuck you.
Oh, no. I'm not spreading it to the whole of England. Fuck that. It's his fault. I'm personalizing it to him. That was a dumb thing for him to say.
I wonder if he had a license to say that.
I don't know, but he should be deposed for it.
And
down with the government. Oh, sorry.
The problem, Polly, is it's not just him. This is a thing that is spreading over there. They're really pushing the idea of video game addiction and how horrible it is.
Like, I know some people that spend way too much time playing video games. Like, look at you, Zelthor. But it's not an addiction. It's just they just really dig it. You know, come on.
Yeah, look,
bought Borderlands 3, man. I'm sorry, I fell off the wagon. I gotta go to a meeting.
Nobody stops playing video games and goes through painful withdrawal because your body's actually trying to adjust to the fact you're no longer getting a drug. Kiss my ass, Harry.
Well, there's psychological addiction. Are you willing to entertain that idea? I'm not even arguing for it. Just, having some bants here.
You might really,
like, marijuana is not chemically addicting, but it's certainly psychologically addicting. There's absolute withdrawal if you quit cold turkey and you're used to smoking every day. Damn right.
It's a reaction in your body for it, though. It's
so you don't think that there's like but I mean, there's lots of things that aren't like a chemical that would be in your life, and if they're gone would cause depression and so forth.
That's not the same. You ever come off opioids, Polly?
I have not.
Yeah, it is actually physically painful, and I'd been told about it until I went through it. I was like, hey, my whole perspective on change. Fuck Harry. That's what I'm saying. Fuck Harry.
No, don't get me wrong. It was a stupid fucking thing to say. I'm just saying. No, I don't think the answer to anything is ever fucking ban it. Like, it's like, how about incentives away from it or something like that? And it says something more. I don't know. Like, because you say, okay, so you said like, social media was in there too, and you got Loud Subwoofer saying, I can see banning social media. I still can't. Like, Loud Subwoofer, I don't disagree with you. I say that we just make it's the algorithms that they play into social media to make it where you have to keep responding and checking and notifications and so forth. I mean, they're gaming psychology against you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the culture that produces it, not the answer to that is not to ban it. Jesus Christ, that's gonna make people want it more. Crazy.
The problem is like the one woman who the first one I saw about this, right? She told the story about how her kid would not stop playing video games. It's like, well, take his shit away. And as you read further in the article, she said she did. She even took the modem out of the house and hid it. How the fuck was he still playing? And she said he stole his brother's console. I'm like, wow, you got consoles for all of them. They didn't have to share. That didn't happen in my house as a kid because we were poor. Anyhow, it's like, look, if he's addicted to an online game, which she said he was, and you took the modem out of the house, which you said you did, there would be no way for him to play because he couldn't get online. So either you're lying or you're an idiot. And
Pushing
you
an
took
agenda.
something else.
She's pushing an agenda. You take a modem out, you can't do anything. You can't get online. You can't browse websites. You can't do anything. So
You would think, but not in. Now, apparently, he was able to. He is so addicted to games. He was able to use his magical addicted power to connect to the internet with no modem. I'm like, Jesus fuck.
Look, okay, people are talking about that, and this is what I don't get. It's like there's too much of this, too many video games being played. It's addictive. What are the negative effects that you're seeing other than guesses that it's having negative effects?
You know what? I'm sick of that argument, and I'll tell you why. If like, especially when it comes to adults, like, why are adults playing video games? And like, you're sitting around watching make believe. Shut up. What else would I be doing? It's not like we live in a time where I got to go chop fucking wood so I can stay warm in the winter. We have heat and stuff. Nothing in my house is neglected. It's just fun to play games, and for me, it's more entertaining than watching TV.
But that's what I'm saying. What's the problem? What's the impetus for them saying that video games are all bad and need to be banned or lessened or restricted or whatever the fuck? It's like, what negative effects are you seeing that's causing you to say this?
People are having fun, Polly, and that is very dangerous. Because when people have fun, they enjoy their lives, and we can't have that. We need to have them reflect on their toxic masculinity.
Look, there are people who go too far, and that's who always ends up in the news articles about this. You know, somebody who's like hasn't bathed in a month because they just can't stop playing. Well, if they're a child, take it the fuck away from them. If they're an adult, natural selection. Eventually, they'll starve to death. Leave them alone. Shootings, and they make associations?
They associate video games with school shooters, and
Well, they have, but the people who do that are retarded. One thing neglected in your house is your wife. Yeah, ask her about that. No, she ain't. She get too much attention. We talked about that last night. Wabbit Jack, thank you so much. Why are they called stairs inside but steps outside? I call them both.
I've never noticed that. Huh.
I interchange those.
There's a lot of weird things like that. Why do you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway?
Why does Hawaii have an interstate?
Wait, Hawaii has an interstate? No, it doesn't. I beg to differ.
Sure.
Monkey is still monetized. Yeah, until somebody listens to this and hears the first couple of seconds of the stream, and I start dropping F-bombs immediately. I told you guys last night, I know I told the audience this already, but I'm talking to the panel, that I challenged a bunch of my demonetizations.
Okay.
All but one of them got denied.
How many?
Like 4 or 5. Like,
Okay.
Fuck y'all, dicks. That'll help this one stay monetized. Let's see. If game caused school shootings, then every school would be shot up every day. Absolutely. Do you know how many people play fucking video games? But one asshole shoots up a school and, he played video games too.
Hey, Monkey, I give you H1, the interstate of Hawaii on the island of Oahu.
Not only does Hawaii have an interstate, but Puerto Rico has 3.
That's not an interstate.
That's what it's called.
Yep.
Oh, don't you ever get tired of being publicly wrong, Monkey?
I don't care. Look, that is not an interstate. An interstate, guys, goes between states.
That's the point. Is that they call it an interstate, but it's can't be, but it is.
It's an intrastate technically, but
It's a highway.
Well, take that up with the people in charge of that.
I'm gonna write Gabbard and say, "Look, bitch, fix this before you try running the country."
Hey, she don't talk that way about hot ass Gabber. It's fine.
Look,
Oh, don't say that she's hot. I want to have sex with her before Jason Mimosa gets there. Jesus, Polly, why you gotta ruin it for everyone?
It's me ruining it. It's not that guy running around fucking every woman I find
You're the one
hot or
that
anything.
cut him off in traffic, not me.
Well, I don't even remember doing it.
Isn't Tulsi the most moderate of the Democratic selections? The only thing she does is,
Sensible. Yeah.
the
I
only
agree.
thing she wants is universal medical care. I think that's the only thing that's like, no. But
Yeah,
everything else
she's
seems
very much
reasonable.
against like foreign intervention in a big way, unless it's absolutely
Well,
necessary.
she was in the military, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a hold of my med tech on the same vape. Hopefully she has me. What? She'll let me hit it. Yeah.
Poppy's in chat. Hi,
Go.
Poppy.
Go hit it.
Yeah,
Poppy.
her vape failed her at work. That's rough.
She says she's trying to hit it on that med tech. Go do it, baby. Get it.
If I was forced to vote Democrat, I think Tulsi would be the only acceptable candidate, really.
Because she's not insane. Yeah.
I would vote for Warren because of what we did to the Indians. I feel we owe them some reparations by making one of them president.
Only if she gets sworn in with the one hand on a blanket instead of a Bible.
Yeah. Get it, girl. Yeah, fucking bitch. I can't believe she's still in the race.
I don't think she can believe it either.
I have a meme on my phone. I'm not a meme person, but I thought this was funny. It's a white Cherokee Land Cruiser, and it says, I just bought a new Jeep. I named it Elizabeth Warren because it's all white, but it says it's Cherokee.
Nice. I was just sent the story. Alyssa Milano's, I believe, has changed now that it's Joe Biden. And again, guys, Biden is not accused of the same thing Kavanaugh was, just for the record. But, bitch, look, you can come out and say, I don't think he did anything bad, but you can't come out and say, I don't believe he did anything. It's on fucking tape. We have hundreds of pictures of him grabbing people inappropriately.
What happened to believe all women?
Well, it changes depending on which party they're part of.
I'm telling you, he's just trying to sniff out the reptilians.
Yeah, that may be true. So is he one of the good ones, or is he like one of the white faces or whatever they're called?
No, I think he's an agent of the Greys. They're notorious rivals.
Gotcha. So that's kind of like the Lycan vampire thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's a rivalry that dates back through the ages of interstellar lore that I just made up.
The thing is, he's like that with guys too. He violates personal space with guys.
Yeah, he's a weird close talker.
So yeah, he is. It's just how he is.
You know what? I'll give you that, but I've never seen him cup a guy's titty.
You cupped a girl's titty?
No, he didn't.
Hang on.
He put his thumb close to the bottom of her breast, but he didn't cup anything.
What is it that the Washington Post called him? His tactile politics.
Nice.
I like that.
Like that was their attempt to play it down. It wasn't said like creepy Uncle Joe. They were like, it's not a big deal. He's just a tactile politician. Like, oh my God. You guys are reaching at this point. It's
what did they call Bill Clinton then?
Wow.
He's very penisary. It's different. It's fine.
His phallus foreign policy.
I was actually watching Young Turks right before we went live, and they were talking about how ironic it would be if Trump was impeached over the whole Stormy Daniels thing, since Clinton got impeached for fucking a woman who wasn't his wife. I'm like, you're not wrong. It'd still be stupid, but you're not wrong.
Doing it while you're in office and doing it before you're in office. He wasn't president when he was doing that.
Either way, I was like, man, it's no big deal. That's got to be an altered picture. That one's actually showing him grabbing a titty.
You hear the story about how Biden supposedly bragged about getting the attorney general in like Turkey fired?
No.
Because the I think it was Turkey. The attorney general there was investigating a company that Biden's kid supposedly worked for, and he was over there for a diplomatic trip and said, "You're not getting the money unless this guy's fired, and I'm leaving in 6 hours. Make it happen."
Really?
That's the story, but I don't know how accurate it is. See if I can find the article on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures that you got to be careful if you're looking at Biden pictures because there's a lot of them that have been,
Yeah.
and they look real because they're easy to Photoshop. Yeah, like this one here. Yeah, let's bring that up so y'all can see what I'm looking at. This is Photoshopped.
Yes, it is.
The real picture is actually it's right here. This is the original picture, and they did this to it. Yeah, I mean, still his hand is not in a good place.
Look how upset she is.
Oh yeah, she's loving it. I mean, she's like, he's gonna bang me. She's like, I get to write a book. No. Yeah, but you got to be careful if you're looking at the Biden pictures, guys. Make sure you're not just believing whatever you see. He's creepy enough, but people are really making it a lot worse than it is. Man, he is so creepy. I'm looking just through these pictures, man. And God damn, he's creepy. Just keep Joe. Did you guys see his video where like the social norms have changed? Like, no, Joe, that's always been creepy. Some of what you've done has always been creepy. You have a problem with somebody needs to explain to Joe the bubble. See, if you extend both of your arms straight out in front of you and then pull them to your side, it makes a bubble. And that's my space. And if you get in my space and you're not my wife, I'm gonna punch you because it's my space. Monkey, have you seen the video with Sessions' grandchild and Biden? Probably. I've seen a lot of videos on this stuff. This stuff's been going on for years, and we've been making fun of it for years. And the press only cares now because Bernie sent his little bitch after him. Creepy Uncle Joe, yeah, he's been known as that for fucking ever. In most circles that aren't the United States press corps. Biden has a fetish like a lot of pervs. Again, there's no
like a lot of pervs.
Like a lot of pervs.
Jesus Christ.
He's got a collection of shoes. There's no indication that he's ever done anything horrible. He's kind of creepy.
He's just touchy-feely.
Yeah. And
I'm just looking at pictures of Denise Huxtable. I don't know why you guys are looking up old man Joe feeling up on ladies.
Because this is news, and Denise Huxtable, man, she wasn't even cool on that show.
What?
Dude, you just need to start picking like gross old ladies and saying how much you like them. So Jason Momoa.
Exactly. Like, look at her. Is there a reason I had a huge crush on her when I was a kid? Come on.
She looks like she's on drugs, man.
She's thoughtfully considering something.
Yeah, like, where'd I put my pipe?
Where's my coke?
She's beautiful. Like, look at her here. Oh my God.
That's better, but only because you can't see her eyes.
It was the Ukraine, not Turkey, that I got that wrong.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry. Hang on. Over on the Streamlabs, thank you so much. Not Shio. What the hell just happened? There it is. What's a pregnant woman to a cannibal? A Kinder surprise. What does communion bread have in common with a Catholic priest? They're both crackers that children swallow. Go buy ramen. Thank you so much. Those were horrible, but great. I appreciate those. You know, I always liked the older sister. What was her name? Sandra? I thought she was cuter.
No.
Yes.
Sorry, man.
Yes. I don't even know what her real name was.
Lebao. What episode of TNG was she in? Hammer.
She was in TNG.
Yeah. Sandra, the oldest daughter.
Sandra, yeah.
Oh, I don't even know who
Lebao.
that is.
Oh, okay.
Sandra, I had no idea.
She was the bridge officer that took over when the majority of the crew had beamed down to search the planet for data and lore in Redemption Part 2.
I don't know how you remember that.
I just heard somebody going,
how's her name spelled?
I think I'm guessing. I think it's Lebao. Lebo. I can't quite remember.
It's LE space BEAUF. Sabrina LeBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
I can't even believe I remembered that. Jesus. Faithless, let it go. Star Trek is awesome.
Star Trek is awesome. Yeah, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
He's cute.
Yeah, she's cute. And she doesn't look like she's, ready to suck your dick for a pipe.
I don't know where you're getting this pipe shit from. I just
let it happen.
Yeah. She did look like she was kind of ganja person.
She's laid back and cool. It's different.
Johnny Blaze says, "Hey, I look like that all day." Well, with your name, I would imagine so. Your parents just fucked you up giving you that name.
Actually, Rich brings up the older daughter on Fresh Prince. Yeah, she was hot. Karen Parsons.
Really?
Yeah.
You hear that, Jason Momoa?
He's not stalking me, dude.
I'm gonna get you convinced of that, yeah.
Polydub Star Trek STD.
Yeah. A well-deserved name.
Yeah, you're not going to find any fans here, that's for sure.
I'm actually paying attention to chat for a moment, so if you guys want me to notice anything, now would be the time. You know what I haven't paid attention to in like a week? We have a hashtag that we use around these parts. It's hashtag MITAM. If there's a story you want me to ignore for a week, throw it up there and I will do my best.
I'm thinking of going through the One Direction hashtags to see if there's one we can steal for comic book curation.
There you go. Time is the white man's weapon to oppress blacks. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is this the thing? I was like, it's part of African genetic culture that black men aren't on time. I've read that on the route. Actually, I remember reading that. It's
of course on the route,
right?
Thank you, Massive Dynamics. Rutgers professor. Time is the white man's weapon to oppress blacks. I'm going to the pub to have dinner. Have a great weekend. Oh, see you later, Rich. Richo, have a great time.
Yeah,
and yes, have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Night nuts.
So, I just got to take issue with something here. It's
good night, nuts.
Go ahead.
Oh, have a good night, Stargazer. Reno says Star Trek is communist propaganda. No, that's been thoroughly debunked, like repeatedly. That's no,
it's socialist propaganda.
There you go.
No. I mean, Hammer, you can't even do. We agree on this, and I know you do. So don't.
But Jack's funny.
Thank you.
Well, Jack thinks he's funny. It's critically different.
It's in all my literature that I'm funny.
Is that what it says in your books when you flip open the back cover? There it is.
Yeah, it's in one of my books that I say I think I'm funny, but it's in all the pamphlets I give out to religious people that come to my door.
Nice. Time is a racial construct. How's that, you ask? Because time requires black people to show up to work and class on time, and even worse, it's a weapon that white people use to tell blacks that racism no longer exists.
That's kind of misleading, because if anything, it would be the measurement of time that would do that.
This time is white theory comes from Brittany Cooper, an associate professor at New Jersey's Rutgers University, who toils in the academic field of women's and gender studies and African studies. Why am I not shocked? Cooper divulged the shocking revelation that time is a construct of the white patriarchy in a TED radio hour on National Public Radio. The title, How has time been stolen from people of color?
Oh, God.
Actually, if time were really stolen from people of color, it wouldn't be white. But at any rate, before we learned that time is a racial weapon, we learned that Cooper's mom, a secretary, taught Cooper that punctuality is a key to professional success. Well,
Yeah.
Let me guess. Professionalism is white supremacy too.
um, uh, and so that meant showing up and being professional. It meant speaking great corporate English in my classes. And it had everything to do with the importance of professionalization and trying to create a pathway because we're a working class black family from a very modest root. And she wanted more for herself, and she was a single mom with only a high school education at the time. So your mom taught you that you should be professional, and that's a white man holding you down.
Obviously.
Yeah, here's a little tip, guys. Being professional pays off.
The Ebonics doesn't go over very well in the
Oh,
professional
God.
world.
Yeah,
That whole
speak
Ebonics,
English.
man. They were trying to make that a class people would take. There's another one. In the African American communities from which I come, we have a long-standing multi-generational joke about what we call CP time or colored people time. Now we no longer refer to African Americans as colored, but this long-standing joke about our perpetual lateness to church, to cookouts, to family events, and even to our own funerals remains. I personally am a stickler for time. It's almost as if my mother, when I was growing up, said we will not be those black people, so we typically arrive to events 30 minutes early. Yes, there's a joke. There's a long-standing joke in all cultures about black people being late all the time.
There's a reason why stereotypes exist.
Yeah. And for the record, I'm late most places I go because I don't give a fuck. I accept work because they make you go there on time.
Yeah.
Lady Monkey Man, she's one of those people we got to be there early, and I'm like, I don't even want to go.
Me too. Me too. If I'm going for a job interview for a specific place or something,
sure,
I'll drive the route the day before, so I know what the traffic is going to be like, and make sure I know where it's at. Yeah.
Well, for like a job interview, I'll show up half an hour early, and just so I'm on time. But like if I'm going to, because they mentioned a cookout in there, and like going to my friend's house for a cookout. One, I know he's a slow motherfucking cook, so if I'm 10 minutes late, it doesn't hurt anything. POC is no different from colored people. I agree, Ryan, except for they've added in Latinas and Latinos in that.
Latinx.
The
Mexican X-Men.
Oh, this is beautiful. This also comes from Massive Dynamics. You can now get a consent condom that requires 4 hands to be open.
It makes those 3 ways better.
That's ableist. What about the amputees? They can't get none?
That is a waste of technology, is what that is.
I want to see what it looks like. How does it require 4 hands?
Oh,
like, I don't get it. It's
is this going to be too long? Probably.
Just for the record, I too agree.
God damn it.
Punctuality is super important. You should always be on time.
Bullshit. You were late with that comment, motherfucker.
Well, I didn't realize we were moving on. I just didn't want to cut anyone off.
Hang on, I got to shorten this fucking URL. Here we go. All right, here's the story. And they have a picture of how you have to open it. There's also a video that comes along with it. In the past few years, the #MeToo movement and stories of sexual assault have led a huge internet. Are rapists using a lot of condoms?
I wouldn't think rapists use any condoms.
Sarah Plyer, thank you so much. Hi, gang. Please read my first comment. It's not far.
She's got another appointment in 5 weeks to check on her progress. They're keeping an eye on her.
Oh, cool. Good to hear. I hope it's not hurting you too much.
Yeah, I hope you're okay.
Where was I? Anyway, a huge international conversation about the importance of consent. So much so that many college campuses have created consent classes to help students clear up any gray areas of what is and isn't acceptable. Uh, the Argentine sex toy company Telupan has joined the conversation, just created a consent condom that requires 4 hands to be opened. There are 4 buttons on the box. One person presses the top 2 and another the bottom 2. And there's a video that shows you how it
I'm
works.
trying to get my groove on. I don't want to solve a puzzle trap while I'm at it.
Hey,
Yeah,
baby,
this is going to lead to a lot of pregnancies because it's like, fuck it.
you want
Let's
to
just
do
go.
a
Yeah,
Rubik's
just-
Cube with me?
Pull and pray. Jeez. I
Um,
don't want to summon the Cenobites while I'm trying to get laid.
it's fucking stupid. I get it. I do. But this isn't stopping anybody who's committing sexual assault. I mean, for real? And by the way, it doesn't stop anybody from claiming sexual assault the next day.
Or
'Cause
20 years from now.
She can always go, I said stop afterwards. That's the problem, you dumbasses. That's why you need to tape all of your sexual encounters
Yeah, I do that with surveillance cameras.
from start to finish, man. And even when they're in the bathroom cleaning up after.
Well, I think that goes without saying, Monkey.
Indeed. I mean, you just have to, because that way you can prove she wasn't in there crying. Damn it.
Well, I don't care if she's crying. I mean, tears are nature's lubricant.
Jesus fuck. I was about to drink. Oh God, Jack. Yeah, I'm not believing that story. This one comes from the Sun. A teen who was on the pill and went to bed with a flat stomach woke up with a baby bump and gave birth 45 minutes later.
Yeah, right.
No, you didn't.
That's not
No,
how
you didn't.
babies work.
Let's see. That is not even close to how babies work. Where's it? Emma Louise Leggett, 18, had been on the pill and claimed she had no idea she was pregnant for the second time until she woke up with a baby bump. She and her grandma, Louise Ford, 63, rushed to the hospital, but the labor happened so quickly that Emma Louise gave birth in the hospital car park just 45 minutes after discovering the bump. Bullshit.
Yeah, have you ever seen? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Have you ever seen that show? I didn't know I was pregnant.
I've heard about it.
Okay,
I've never watched an episode.
I could guarantee you this played out very similar to that because the reenactment is always some skinny bitch sitting on a toilet, like, and then a baby fell out, and then they cut to the real person they're talking about, and she's like 600 pounds. You went from like that's totally unbelievable to okay, I can see that.
Look, some women, their periods are weird, so maybe you can go 9 months without knowing it. Maybe you eat a lot of Mexican food, so the kicking, you can't feel that. I have trouble altogether believing they don't know they were pregnant. What?
Right?
Really? And I'm going to tell you what happened on this one. And I actually want to see this baby. Does it look anything like the dad?
Morning sickness isn't a thing anymore.
Well, some women don't get that.
It's called bulimia, thank you, and it's a real problem.
Yeah, she was just bulimic. Emma Louise from Glasgow said, I was really shocked afterwards. It didn't feel real. My Nana was in that much shock that she didn't want to believe it. We were really lucky she was okay. I hadn't taken a pregnancy test. I had no symptoms, nothing at all. Bullshit. The doctors couldn't explain why I didn't have a bump. Okay. There is no possible way she went to bed with a flat fucking stomach and woke up with a bump that was a full-grown fucking baby. That just doesn't, even if she didn't know what was happening. You can have periods while you're pregnant. Yes, I understand.
Did she encounter Zeus recently?
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Here's the thing. Every time you talk about a story like this and call bullshit, there's somebody who says, you can have a period and maybe the baby didn't kick. And you know what? Maybe.
And I'm trying to think of excuses, but I really can't come up with much. Maybe she has like great abs, so the baby didn't protrude and it pushed her internal organs instead. I'm reaching.
I'm telling you, the only way this
Look.
happened is if she's ginormously fat.
This is the baby bump.
Wow.
That did not happen overnight. No fucking way.
It did.
That's not a bump. That's a small mountain.
That happened overnight, man.
I don't buy that.
She had no symptoms at all of pregnancy. Not that belly, it just popped up like a fucking turkey timer.
Yeah.
God, she's not a fat girl, man. I mean, here's a picture of her without,
She looks downsy there.
I think she was trying to.
Oh,
She's doing her mouth.
She's got her tongue curled.
Oh.
That's her Tinder profile pic.
This is her saying to her boyfriend, I should have sucked you because now I'm pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. I'm sorry. I don't think that's medically possible to suddenly have a baby develop like that.
It's not. I mean, even if it was hiding behind your fucking kidneys or something. Now, this is supposedly a shot of her at 6 months. I don't believe that was her at 6 months.
No.
There's a little bit of a bump there, too.
That might be a jelly roll. We're not sure.
That's no.
Well, her boobs look pretty nice.
This is, hey, I know how to get our name in the paper.
Yeah. I find this whole thing very suspect.
I do. Well, because it is very suspect. Okay. She may have still had her period. Maybe she never felt the baby kick. She did not wake up with that bump. That is nonsense.
The way you can tell that it's fake is if there's a GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if there is.
That really is a good way to tell.
Yeah.
I wonder how much it costs to have a baby in the parking lot of the hospital.
Probably a lot less than having it in the hospital, but
Yeah.
I guess it's the groundskeeper's pay then.
It's changed the way I think about contraception. I ended up going on the coil just after Ciara.
The coil.
I'm safe just now. I take pregnancy tests nowadays too, just in case.
The coil?
It's a coil use
Coil.
I thought IUDs replaced that bullshit coil stuff.
Yeah.
I'm only 19, so I've got 2 babies. Luckily, my oldest has really taken to Ciara. Like the oldest is only like a year older. Like she was going to try to kill the baby.
Well, it's like having a pet, you can just give it away.
Yeah.
So is the father around?
Yeah, he is. You want to see him? Here's a picture of him.
Worried too, but oh yeah.
That's a serial killer right there.
Yeah, that dude looks like he knows where bodies are buried.
She's kind of cute.
Oh, she is cute. She's dumb.
Yeah. And
apparently she has 2 kids at 19. You're absolutely right.
And this baby didn't come from that dude.
Probably not.
Kind of blonde there for it to be his.
That's those
parents are brown hair and the girl's blonde.
Damn it, you knocked me up again.
It'd have been funnier if the kids were black.
That would have been great. 50 Shades of White, the long fight against racism in romance novels. Jack, you're an author. Write a black romance novel.
That would just get me in trouble.
Oh, dude, here's what you do. It's a guy who's, let's see, we'll do that guy, half white and half Native American, and he's dating a woman who's half black and half Samoan. and their parents don't want them to be together because of their religions.
No. See, her parents own a Popeyes, and his parents own a Church's.
Yes. No, not a Church's. You got to do KFC.
Oh,
Church's is garbage, man.
What? No.
Yes.
KFC's grease.
It is, and it's good grease, man.
Disgusting.
What else we got here? UPEI students continue to work on a small satellite. Oh, we read that on Lords of the Night last night. Canadian Space Agency is they have students sending shit into space. That's cool.
Canada has a space program?
Believe it or not, yes.
What, are they going to be nice to the aliens?
Indeed.
Are they sending moose up there? Sorry, Canada. You're an easy target.
Well, it's Canada, man. They know. Churches and Popeyes are currently owned by the same company. See see, it's got to be KFC. Or it could be they're starting their own chicken place.
Ooh, yeah, the upstarts. They're plucky.
Oh, be plucky. That's kind of a good name.
Yeah, I'll just steal the plot from Romeo and Juliet.
One family are Scientologists. KFC is for white people. Shut your mouth. You ever been into a KFC in Detroit? Me and my brother, we were actually going down to a Tigers game, and we stopped for. It wasn't for food, but we were lost, and we had to stop to get directions just to get back to the highway, and go into the KFC, and we did not belong there. We did not belong there. We looked like somebody was dotting a map. That's what it looked like. But yeah, they were all really nice people. Popeyes is trying to sell off Churches because Churches sucks.
they don't even have churches where I live. I don't even know what they are. When you said churches, I thought you were talking about an actual Catholic church.
Oh, it's a chicken place, man.
Yeah, it's sort of the mid-range point between KFC and Popeyes. It's no Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is the best chicken joint.
I've never had that.
It's I think it's more of an Ohio thing.
No, I just like my I like my chicken skin from KFC and coleslaw. Their coleslaw is the bomb.
Their biscuits and their mashed potatoes are really good.
Yo, their biscuits are great. Churches is more like somebody is trying to copy KFC at home. It just doesn't quite get there. And their sides are disgusting. Dearborn? No, it wasn't in Dearborn. We were actually in Detroit. Cold slop. No, man. Their coleslaw is the best ever.
KFC?
Yes.
Oh,
Polly's
you
away.
just sit over there in your smoking jacket.
well, all right.
Leave my
Jesus.
KFC coleslaw alone.
Gross.
I will fight you over that one.
Yeah, I probably have to side with you on that one too, Monkey. It's nice and sweet. I like it.
Exactly. If I could figure, I know, they have those places where they teach you how to make their recipes online. I need to do that for their coleslaw. Jordan, I don't know what you do with your time, but I like it. He just made another picture with me. My head is so easy to put on anything. I give good head, y'all. Something like that. Oh yeah, Weibo can stick her whole fist in her mouth, and she does it on stream now and then. It was her birthday yesterday. We had a lot of birthdays yesterday. We sang like 5 songs. We just took a chunk out of Lords of the Night to sing. I don't care for KFC. They forever ruined ice in soda for me. That is a weird. There's a story behind that.
I'm with Quinn the Angry. Coleslaw is Satan's jizz with vegetables and mayo mixed together and put into a fridge.
No. Satan's jizz is yogurt.
Yeah.
That
You
is
don't like
Satan.
yogurt at all? Like
I
any kind?
hate yogurt.
Yogurt's
Oh.
disgusting.
Oh, it's
Oh,
terrible.
wow.
I can't stand it.
All
Well,
right.
frozen yogurt, but that's not really yogurt.
Yeah, frozen yogurt's just ice cream. Let's be honest. No, I don't like yogurt. It's just I never have. I remember when they first started pushing that shit. Where did we live? I want to say it was still in San Diego, and they took us to this like expo thing where they showed us all kinds of things, including new Coke before it came out.
Ew.
Yeah. But yeah, yogurt was one of the things they were really trying to push there. I'm like, please, no, I don't want to eat that shit.
Yogurt's gotten a lot better, but I can understand why you wouldn't like it.
No, just give me ice cream for fuck's sake. I'd rather have ice cream in 10 less years on my life. It's okay.
Well, you're just cutting out the diaper years.
Indeed, man.
Yogurt's basically a medication. It's got all these enzymes and stuff that's supposed to help with the bacteria in your gut.
Yeah. And my gut's okay. I don't need that shit. Look, if you guys like it, good for you. I've never liked it. My family loves it, man. Everyone in my family fucking loves it.
Wow.
And like, hey, you guys buy whatever you want. I just won't eat it. Give me those. They get like the little cups, with like the fruit in the bottom or some crazy shit like that. I'm like,
yeah,
give me a pudding cup, because I'll eat that. I will tongue that all the way to the bottom. Which ladies I can do. And I'm not talking the short cups, the long ones.
Yeah, I hate yogurt. I have to eat it, but I hate it.
Ever tried Bojangles? No, I've seen them. I've never gone into one.
Dannon.
I'm looking forward to having time off sometime next week. I have coconut cream pie and Reese's Pieces and Reese's cup ice cream in my freezer. Dude, I would be eating that now.
Party at Ramen's house.
Right?
Y'all like coconut cream?
Oh, yeah.
No, but I like Reese's ice cream. That's good stuff.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Have you had the actual Reese's ice cream?
Yeah.
No. It's good?
Yeah. Breyer. Is it Breyers that makes it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like a peanut butter ice cream. Oh, it's so good.
I'm not even a huge peanut butter guy, but that is good stuff. They used to make Reese's peanut butter that was just like what you get in the ice cream or the little cups. And oh man, that was good peanut butter, but I have so much trouble finding it now.
Yeah, you know why? Because it was like 90% sugar.
Yeah,
which is wonderful.
Breyers taste good. I like the taste of Breyers, but they're really ripping you off. I prefer Ben and Jerry's much more because Breyers is just air.
I don't like Ben and Jerry's. I don't like the texture of the ice cream.
Yeah, I don't like the commies who run it.
That's a good point. But if you think of Breyers, a half gallon of Breyers, and let it melt, it melts down to like 1/3 of the actual size. It's all air. Yeah, it's all air.
Gross.
Yeah.
Man, they're gonna make me like her again.
I like the Purple Cow ice cream.
Purple Cow?
Yeah, that's the Meyer brand.
Oh.
No idea.
Meyer's mostly in Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana.
Oh.
They might have made their way out east a little bit, but
out east they're called Fred Meyer's, I believe. Yeah, they have them. It's just under kind of a different name. It's still the same company. That's a sin. Ranting Monkey BJ has great spicy chicken biscuits. Well, yeah, at the time I was young and I wasn't driving, so Fred Meyer, yeah. I will send you a KFC slaw taste alike recipe. Oh, thank you. I fucking love their stuff.
Oh shit.
Not out here.
I just remember something. Remember we were talking about potatoes and the way we like them yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Prospero hit me up on DMs and she goes, if you want that recipe, remind me tomorrow because I'll never remember. And I was like, okay. And then I totally forgot. And she's like already gone now.
Yeah, she's already gone to sleep.
Yeah. Actually, well, I'm on nice DM right now. I got Twitter in front of me. Shit. It's called being proactive. Yeah, she had an incredible recipe for whipped potatoes, man. It sounded really good.
Okay, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
What, mint chocolate chip, remember?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, you were vehemently opposed. That's
well, damn, Jordan's been to work.
It depends on who makes the ice.
Does he work at a graphic studio? How does he got time to like make all these cool images that he tweets out and stuff?
Oh, these are just pictures of women.
Yeah, and it looks up like naked women and shit. I wish I could do that at work. That's
I'm unemployed. I can't do that at work.
You know the kind of fucking shit you'll get in for using university Wi-Fi to look at porn sites? Not that I would know, but what's
doing
that?
research.
Yeah.
These are
research
risque.
into unhealthy female body images. Yeah.
These girls look healthy.
Well, the girls tonight did. Yes, they did.
Look, this girl look healthy as fuck.
That's a fat ass. That's what that is.
Got curves in all the right places.
A little too big.
Shut up, Jack.
Which picture?
Oh, I just took it off the screen. Yeah, Jordan, do us a favor. Pull up images from concentration camps so we can find a girl that Jack would like.
It's not my fault. She's not Asian enough.
There we go. Let's see. There's only one ice cream, Haagen-Dazs. I'm not a big fan of them either. There's a lot of ice creams that there's too much cream to it, and I'm not a big fan of that.
I hear you. There's something it's like, oh, it's really creamy. It's not like ice milk. And I'm like, I don't know. I think I like the ice milk just fine.
Me too.
But
Yeah.
Soft serve and so more. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Fried potatoes with onions, bacon bits, green peppers, and sweet peas. If you take out the green peppers, I would eat that.
Yes, so would I. Well, the onions. If you use some onion powder, I can't stand biting into a whole piece of onion, man. It's just
Oh,
gross.
dude, I eat them raw. I love them.
Oh. I can't even. That's one of the, people do challenges online, like a whole tablespoonful of cinnamon and all that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, the one I can't stand is biting into a whole onion. Oh,
I could do that easily, especially if it's like a nice Vidalia onion. Oh,
a what onion?
Vidalia, the sweet onions.
Fidelia.
Vidalia with a V.
Oh, I haven't heard that word before that I know of. That's wild. Cake batter ice cream. I'd try it.
Yeah, the Vidalia onions they actually look like somebody squished an onion. They're not round.
Oh, I know the ones you mean. They're like oval and squat.
Yeah.
What's the earth called again? It's a oblong spheroid.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, those ones, they're really sweet, and yeah, love them. Anyway,
Ryan Walters has actually done the cinnamon challenge. Oh my god.
Why?
Yeah, why? I hope that was for charity, and I hope it got a lot for your favorite charity, man. Shit.
Yeah, that's actually dangerous, man. You start coughing, you could die doing that shit. My Uncle Mick used to eat Vidalias and yellow onions like apples. I know people who've done that. I'm not at that point. I just like pieces of them. But, I mean, a whole bite would be a lot. Gentlemen, I need to wrap this up. Sorry. Chat, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate the generosity. Thanks for liking and sharing the stream. You guys are amazing. And thanks for showing up every night. Wow, Hammer's like, fuck it, I'm gone.
He did too.
He did. Damn.
All right. Whew.
Okay. Polly, is there anything you'd like to shill tonight?
Jack Inquisitor and I just a few, well, not hours ago. It was like, what, 2 hours ago now? Did comic book curation, which we do usually every Wednesday, but we were off one day this week. At roughly around 10 p.m. Eastern, and I'm just putting my link in the chat. So, by all means, swing on by. It was a good stream tonight. We were randomly all over the place. Politics got involved, but it was politics via comic books. It was fun. Yeah, good time. So swing by. If you like it, by all means, subscribe.
If you're watching this tomorrow, you can find that easily in the description. Hammer, welcome back. Hammer, is there anything you'd like to shill tonight?
Just Minions of the Zoo. YouTube.com/C/Minions of the Zoo. And you can always catch me on Twitter at the One Ton Hammer.
There you go. And Jack, anything you'd like to shill?
I'd like to shill the movie Aquaman because
with Jason Momoa.
Yeah, it's all about Jason Momoa swimming through a sea of fish, and the fish represent Polly's dream women. So
There you go.
if you want to fight the power and stand up for Polly, don't watch it. But if you want to see Polly's love interests get plowed, then Aquaman's your movie.
Okay, Laura Harrier's still single. It's cool. It's cool.
That don't mean she hasn't been plowed. Guys, tonight we will be on Scribe Lights channel for Lords of the Night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. What is this, Friday? Oh, Friday, we're back playing games over on 2 Cents Plus. I believe we should be finishing up Sniper 4 tonight, or really, really close to it. So come hang out. It's a good time. I would like to thank Hammer, Polly, and Jack for joining me. Chat, thank you for coming. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night, everyone.